we're going to make volume, creating cross sections perpendicular to the x-axis. So we're going to make little squares, and this segment is perpendicular to the x-axis. This is the x-axis. So we're making little squares that are going to come off this page, and the squares are perpendicular to this x-axis. So you're going to have a whole bunch of squares. For instance, this square right here has a base of about 3. The height's also going to be a height of about 3. For this square right here, it has a height of 4. This length is 4, so the height of the square is going to be 4. Right here, when this dot right here, for this one, it has a height of 1 because the base is 1. So no matter whatever the red line you have defines the height of the square as well. Anywho, it's actually not that complicated of a problem, because what you're going to basically do is you are going to be integrating from 0 to 2. Now, how do you get the height of this red line? Isn't that just 4 minus x squared? So the height of my square, if I have squares here, correct, this is my base. Isn't my base just 4 minus x squared? Isn't the base of my square 4 minus x squared? What's the height of my square? Isn't it also going to be 4 minus x squared? Isn't that my base? Isn't that my height? Oops, I messed up. That squared's right there, correct? You guys okay with that? So, how do you get the area of this square right here, this red square? Isn't it just these two numbers? So aren't I just going to technically just take this value, square it? Isn't that the area of my square? Won't the integral from 0 to 2 then add up all the squares? Of base 4 minus x squared, height 4 minus x squared? We're done. That's all you do. Now you can use your calculator to do this or practice doing it without a calculator. But that's how you set it up. I'm not going to get the answer right now. The key right now for this set of notes is setting it up. I want to make sure you can set it up, and we'll go on from there. For this one, if I'm doing rectangles, same graph, same x-axis, perpendicular to the x-axis. If I'm doing rectangles, am I still going to go from 0 to 2? Yeah. Now, for a rectangle, isn't my base going to be 4 minus x squared? What's the height of my rectangle at that red line? It says my height is 3. So will my height always be 3? Yes, but will my base constantly change? So basically this one's simply 3 times 4 minus x squared dx. Isn't that my height? Isn't that my base? Won't the integral add up those rectangles of height 3 base 4 minus x squared? Could I pull the 3 out when I integrate this? Yeah. And then you could, both these problems are doable. Sometimes they're calculator based, sometimes they're not. Make sure you could solve these both ways.